A low-sodium diet is a diet that includes no more than 1,500 to 2,400 milligrams of sodium per day. The human minimum requirement for sodium in the diet is about 500 milligrams per day, which is typically less than 1/6 as much as many diets season to taste. For certain people with salt-sensitive blood pressure or diseases such as Ménière disease, this extra intake may cause a negative effect on health. Health effects. The effect of a low-salt diet on mortality or cardiovascular disease is unclear, with any benefit in either hypertensive or normaltensive people being small if present. In 2012, the British journal Heart published an article claiming that a low-salt diet appears to increase the risk of death in those with congestive heart failure, but the article was retracted in 2013. The article was retracted by the journal when it was found that 2 of the studies cited contained duplicate data that could not be verified. A low-sodium diet has a useful effect to reduce blood pressure, both in people with hypertension and in people with normal blood pressure. Taken together, a low-salt diet in hypertensive people resulted in a decrease in systolic blood pressure by 5 mHg, and in diastolic blood pressure by 2.70 mHg. In people with normal blood pressure, the corresponding decrease in systolic blood pressure was 2.03 mHg and diastolic blood pressure 0.99 mHg. Food and drink contents. High sodium content equals, sodium occurs naturally in most foods. The most common form of sodium is sodium chloride, which is table salt. Milk, beets, and celery also naturally contain sodium, as does drinking water, although the amount varies depending on the source. Sodium is also added to various food products. Some of these added forms are monosodium glutamate, sodium nitrite, sodium saccharin, baking soda, and sodium benzoate. These are ingredients in condiments and seasonings such as Worcestershire sauce, soy sauce, onion salt, garlic salt, and bouillon cubes. Processed meats, such as bacon, sausage, and ham, and canned soups and vegetables are all examples of foods that contain added sodium. Fast foods are generally very high in sodium. Also, processed foods such as potato chips, frozen dinners and cured meats have high sodium content. It has been noted that such large amounts of salts are given out by regenerative water softeners that over 60 cities in Southern California have banned these units because of elevated salt levels in groundwater reclamation projects caused by water softeners and other sources. Water labeled as drinking water in supermarkets may have sodium since it is usually only filtered with a carbon filter and will contain any and all sodium present in the source water. Low sodium content equals, unprocessed, fresh foods, such as fresh fruits, most vegetables, beef, poultry, fish and unprocessed grains are low in sodium. The availability of low-sodium foods is increasing. Due to the difficulty of finding low-sodium versions of processed foods that are naturally high in, or contain medium levels of, sodium, food markets and distributors have recently started opening online businesses that focus on marketing low-sodium products. Just like low-carb or low-calorie products, low-sodium products began to take their own place in food marketers' unregistered trademark shelves. Many low-sodium products have crossed over from the hospitality industry and are now available online, such as low-sodium soup bases. Other foods that are low in sodium include, seasonings black, cayenne, or lemon pepper, mustard, some chili or hot sauces, herbs, dried or fresh garlic, garlic onion powder, dill, parsley, rosemary, basil, cinnamon, cloves, paprika, oregano, ginger, vinegar, cumin, nutmeg. Most fresh fruits and vegetables, exceptions include celery, carrots, beets, and spinach, dried beans, peas, rice, lentils, macaroni, pasta, noodles, rice, barley, honey, sugar, unsalted butter, unsalted dry curd cottage cheese, fresh beef, pork, lamb, fish, shrimp, egg, milk, yogurt, hot cereals, club soda, coffee, seltzer water, soy milk, tea. See also, Health Canada Sodium Working Group. References. External links, Low Sodium Diet Tips.